I don't know when did this happen that I started entering into the music world so much that I had forgotten about sleep, about food, about fun, about parties. Everything was lost. Hi guys, I'm Masmyth and I'm from Guwahati, Assam. And I'm a music producer, songwriter, and a composer. Well, I'm from different places actually. I was born and raised in Shillong, and I completed my 10th in St. Edmund School, Shillong, and I completed my 12th in South Point School, Guwahati, and I did my sound engineering degree in Bangalore, CMEDU, I mean CMR Institute of Management. Well, today I've pursued my career in music production and I'm producing music for various brilliant artists out here, and I'm also composing my own songs, and I've been uploading my songs on Spotify and all other platforms recently. So yeah, basically music is life for me, as you can already know. So yeah, I joined civil engineering in Oxford College, Bangalore, and I continued there for 2 years, and I dropped it out, and I joined CMR Institute of Management, and that was the CMEDU branch of Pune, opened up in Bangalore, and they were giving us a degree in sound engineering. Well, to be honest, I was not very much interested in sound engineering. I was a lot more interested to become an independent artist, to have my own songs, basically to be the music producer. Well, I did not know what exactly a music producer is until I joined CMR. When I joined there, I saw so many friends of mine making tracks of their own on the laptop, and I was like, what is this? Like, I didn't know what a DAW actually is, the digital audio workstation. So that's where we produce music, that's where we create sounds of our own, we design our own sounds. So when I got introduced to that first, I was like, wow, everything can be done in this simple laptop, then why do I have to worry about anything? So that gave me another boost, and I was like, I need to learn this no matter what, and I need to start making my own songs no matter what. So yes, at first it was very annoying because it becomes very hard for you to understand the software immediately. Like, there's so many things in the software. You have to learn this, you have to learn that, you have to know how to go about in this DAW. And I annoyed my friends a lot. Obviously, I would not let them sleep. I would wake them up in the middle of the night. I would ask them how to do this, how to do that, and then I would go to YouTube, search for what I exactly want, and that is when I started getting an idea, a grip of how music production actually works. Actually, music production has been a dream for me, because yeah, till class 10, I was not very much into music. I would listen to songs, I would be like, yeah, I would enjoy them, but I was not much into how were they made or what is exactly music. And slowly, as I entered this field in class 11, I would see the friends of mine playing the guitar and drums. I would see bands performing, and I got so inspired. I also wanted to perform on stage one fine day. So I started learning guitar, I started learning drums, I started learning the keys a little bit, and I started getting interested in these stuff. So slowly, I started writing songs of my own. I used to write poems when I was a kid. Before class 4 was when I wrote my first poem in Hindi. The name was Prakriti. And I started writing a lot of poems since childhood. So I thought, why not convert my poems into lyrics? So the first song that I composed was for Teacher's Day. The song's name was You're My Teacher. It was a simple song, I can say. I didn't do much with it, but because it was my first song, I loved it a lot. And my teachers surprisingly loved the song a lot. And that's when our band, the Alter Ego, was formed. And it was a temporary band, obviously, because after class 12, everyone got displaced to different cities, so obviously the band had to break. But it was an amazing experience for me, having a band of my own, getting to perform on stage live here and there. It was a brilliant experience for me, and that helped me grow a lot, experience wise and skill wise. Okay, from my experience, I would like to say just one thing to all those new upcoming artists out there, And not only artists, I mean, like anyone in the creative world or anywhere, I mean, those who want to do something and who are scared to dive in, I just want to say one thing: just dive in, and just keep this in mind that if you are diving in, you dive in deep. I mean, like, not on the surface or not here and there, just dive in as deep as possible. You must have heard this phrase: every legend was once a beginner. I mean, Michelangelo did not start playing the guitar when he was in his mother's womb. He didn't even know what he's going to do in his life. He came out to the world and he saw the things around, and he was interested in guitar. So he started playing the guitar at a very young age and he dived in since that age. So today he's a legend. LeBron James, he never knew that he's going to play basketball when he was a kid, but he eventually started liking basketball and he gave all his time and efforts into it, and now he's legend in basketball. So there are so many artists, legends, whoever you see, whoever legend you see, they are there just because they gave time and effort in it. And just make sure that the time that you give in something is more than anybody else is giving. That is when you are one step ahead of them. All right. And like I said before, whenever I was watching Netflix, I would have this in mind that while I'm watching Netflix, I have another producer out there who is making a beat and he is gonna nail it the next day. So that motivated me to stop watching Netflix and start producing music. I'm not saying that you should not take rest or you should not take gap or you should not watch Netflix. All I'm saying is keep a balance in everything, but a little more weight on work than on musty. Like musty to aate rehta hai yaar. Like, you can have fun whenever you want, but once you are into the world that you want to be, you have everything in your life. You can have musty, you can have fun, you can have work, you can have everything. So initially, when you newly enter into this world, you have to sacrifice a lot of things, and only when you sacrifice, you get what you get. Because there are millions like us around the world, who are trying to reach where we want to be. Now, if you stop running, they're going to be 5 steps ahead of you. So that's where you get the answer. Just don't stop running. Just keep running. Take a break sometimes. Take a sip of juice or Glucon-D when you're running, but don't stop running. Like, just go for it until you reach a stage where you feel proud of yourself. Never stop. So as I conclude myself, I'd like to thank the Greater Kamrup and the Dawn of the Youth to give me this opportunity to speak out my experience to the people around, and it has been a great pleasure for me. And cheers and good luck to everyone around there who are trying to hustle, who are hustling and who want to reach the top. No one can stop you, bro. You are right there. You're on the right track. Just give all the time you have in it, and you should have it in your eyes. You will make it no matter what, and God's blessing you always. Cheers.